Have you ever wondered what rich people who are not bound by monthly spending limits and budgets like to buy and invest their money in? From private jets to private islands, fossils, and bathrooms made of gold, the ultra-wealthy know how to live life to the fullest. So buckle up, because we're about to explore some of the craziest purchases made by billionaires who, as you'll soon find out, aren't just content with ruling the earth with their heavy bank balances, but wish to go way beyond it. Starting at number 10 with tickets to space. Do you know that today many scientists and business tycoons have started to prepare to make planets apart from the one that we currently live in? As unbelievable as it sounds, it's true, and the rich are all here for it. Sir Richard Branson and Elon Musk are the two popular examples of people who want to conquer the cosmos. Branson's Virgin Galactic and Musk's SpaceX program are both offering tickets to space, and as you can imagine, they're not cheap. At the same time though, they're not too expensive for the rich who have billions to burn with little regret and are actively investing in tickets to the stars. I won't lie, it's a decent way to show the world that you're truly out of this world. At number 9, we have fine art. From flying machines to anatomical sketches, Leonardo da Vinci's Codex Leicester is a window into the mind of a genius, and rich people like Bill Gates are willing to pay top dollar to own it. That is right, the tech mogul Bill Gates spent a whopping $30.8 million on a 16th century notebook called the Codex Leicester. What's so special about this notebook, you may ask? Well, it contains 72 pages of Leonardo da Vinci's doodles and writings. But it's not Bill Gates, because fine art has been a favorite investment for the ultra-rich for centuries, who sees it as a way to decorate their home, but as a store of value and a status symbol. From old masters to contemporary works, the world's wealthiest individuals spare no expense when it comes to building up their art collection. Other famous art collectors include media mogul David Geffen, who owns work by artists like Jackson Pollock, Willem de Kooning, and Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich, who recently reported spending $120 million on a painting by Francis Bacon. At number 8, we have famous sculptures. Now, if you know anything about billionaire Steve Cohen, you know that his collection of oddities knows no bounds. But his most shocking purchase? A 14-foot-long tiger shark corpse. In 2005, the hedge manager made a jaw-dropping purchase. For a cool $8 to $12 million, he snagged a 14-foot-long tiger shark corpse, preserved in a massive tank of alcohol and formaldehyde. This pickled shark is a renowned sculpture called The Physical Impossibility of Death in the Mind of Someone Living, and was crafted by artist Damien Hirst back in 1991. Originally sold for a mere $93,000 to art collector Charles Saatchi, Cohen's purchase shows just how much billionaires are willing to shell out for extraordinary pieces. Number 7, we have private islands. Many of the world's richest individuals have invested millions of dollars into owning a little piece of paradise. For instance, billionaire Oracle founder Larry Ellison purchased 97% of a 90-acre Hawaiian island for an astounding $300 million in 2012. Sir Richard Branson, the founder of the Virgin Group, also bought Neckler Island in the British Virgin Islands for about $320,000 in 1979. And in 2005, actor-turned-activist Leonardo DiCaprio purchased Bacador Cay, a small island off the coast of Belize, for $1.75 million. At number 6, we have fossils. Believe it or not, some of the world's wealthiest individuals spend millions of dollars on ancient relics to adorn their homes and offices. That's right, and one of the most intriguing of these relics is a fossil. Back in 2007, Nicolas Cage famously outbid Leonardo DiCaprio for a Mongolian dinosaur skull. However, he later found out that the fossil was stolen and had it returned to his country of origin, and he never got his money back. It's a shame. Can you imagine being able to afford such an extravagant purchase only to have it taken away due to theft? But wait, there's actually more. WWE Big Shot Vince McMahon is another fossil enthusiast, and he proudly boasts a $6,000 T-Rex skull. And if that's not impressive enough, another wealthy individual has paid an astonishing $2.6 million for an Allosaurus fossil. Needless to say, fossils just have been added to the list of expensive things rich people invest in. Number 5. Private planes. Imagine cruising through the clouds in your own luxurious Airbus A380, like Saudi Prince Al Walid, who is the proud owner of the most expensive private plane in the world. His luxurious Airbus A380 costs a whopping $500 million. Yeah, you heard that right. $300 million for the plane itself, and another $200 million for the upgrades that include a prayer room, spa, sauna area, dining room for 10, and even space for his cars and livestock. He's not the only one flaunting his wealth in the skies. We have many others, as well as Russian oligarch Alisher Usmanov, who owns a plane that is worth a staggering $400 million, while the Sultan of Brunei's jet comes in at $233 million. And then there's Jeff Bezos with his modest $65 million jet. Not as expensive as the others, but definitely more than what your average individual can afford. And of course, let's not exclude Donald Trump from the list of rich people with private planes. In 2011, he dropped $100 million on a Boeing 757 from Microsoft. But that was just the beginning. Trump went all out, decking his jet with solid gold. From wall-to-wall gold silk in his bedroom to gold pillows and linings on the sofa, he spared no expense. And don't even get me started on the bathroom. A solid gold sink and faucet, gold-lined mirror, and even a golden sign for turbulence. Who knows, maybe even the toilet is golden. Speaking about things being golden, we're going to talk about number 4, which is gold bathrooms. If you thought the bathroom made of gold was limited to Donald Trump and his private jet, well, you were wrong. Investing in bathrooms made of gold is much more common among rich people than you would think. Take jeweler Lam Sai Wing, for example, who spent a whopping $3.5 million to turn his shop's restroom into a golden palace. And when I say everything is made of gold, I mean everything. From the toilet bowls to the mirror frames, even the floor and ceiling are adorned with precious metals and gems. Similarly, Mike Tyson, the former boxing champion, splurged $2.2 million on a 24-karat gold bathtub, and artist Maurizio Catalan's $6 million golden toilet that vanished from an English palace in 2019, making headlines all over the world. Number 3, we have exotic animals. Many rich people, including Hollywood celebrities and business magnates, love investing in exotic animals, which often serve as a symbol of the luxury they can afford. Michael Jackson, who is no more with his private zoo at the Neverland Ranch that had Bengal tigers, elephants, and chimpanzee named Bubbles, is a great example of this. Similarly, Pablo Escobar, the infamous drug lord, had an extensive collection of exotic animals, like hippos, giraffes, and ostriches on his estate in Colombia. Even today, wealthy individuals like Mike Tyson and Jeff Lowe continue to gain attention for keeping big cats and other exotic creatures. Despite facing criticism from animal rights activists for exploiting animals, owning rare and exotic animals is still considered a status symbol by the ultra-rich, some who even acquired endangered species for their collections. And number 2, we have luxury watches. When it comes to luxury accessories, nothing says "I'm rich" quite like a luxury watch. From Rolex to Patek Philippe, the world's wealthiest individuals spare no expense when it comes to the finest timepieces money can buy. Take the late Paul Newman, for example. The legendary actor was not only known for his talent on the screen, but also for his love of Rolex watches. His personal Rolex Daytona, which he wore in the film Winning, sold at an auction for a staggering $17.8 million in 2017, making it the most expensive watch ever sold. Other celebrities like Jay-Z, David Beckham, and Sylvester Stallone are known for their impressive watch collections, while owning some watches worth millions of dollars. And for number 1, we have vintage car. Have you ever saw a vintage car and thought, wow, that must be worth a fortune? Well, you wouldn't be wrong. Vintage cars are the favorite investment for the ultra wealthy, who see them not just as vehicles, but as pieces of art and history. The former host of The Tonight Show, Jay Leno, is an avid collector of vintage cars, with a collection that is rumored to be worth over $50 million. His garage is like a museum, filled with classic automobiles from every era, and he's not alone. Rich celebrities like Jerry Seinfeld, Ralph Lauren, and Nicolas Cage are also known for their impressive collections of vintage cars, with some owning dozens of rare and iconic vehicles. By the way, these vintage car collections aren't just for show. They're also solid investments that can appreciate in value over time. Do you think any of the items on this list are worth the outrageous price tags? Or is it just a way for the rich to flaunt their wealth and status?